course. And after the release last year, you came back to Raw, I guess, for a segment or a match with Drew. And honestly, it was one of the best promos I think I ever saw from you, with Drew.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Like, did they contact
it's Drew's fault. It's all Drew's fault, man, for real. No, man, it was like a writer contacted me about coming to Raw, and they wanted me to do, a promo segment with Drew, a match with Dolph, and then come to some kind of something horror show match that they did. I forget the name of the pay-per-view. And something to like interfere, and Drew beats Dolph or something. And I'm like, well, Drew don't need me to interfere to beat Dolph. If I'm going to come back and do anything, it would be with Drew. But I just told him no, because my mind was gone. I didn't want to. My boat already sailed. So I guess the writer told Drew that. And then a couple of days later, Drew calls me. And he's just like, hey, mate, blah, 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 just talking and stuff. And we're talking back. And I even told Drew, I was like, man, I'm not doing it. Like, I can't. I don't want to. He's like trying to talk me into it, and I'm just like, no. And then a couple of days passed again. And then he calls me and we literally just talked, and talked like, not about wrestling or nothing, just talked. And then he literally was like, man, just think about this. He's like, I need you there. I want you there. And it would be great for me and my storyline, but it will help you out too. He was like, imagine if they offer you a contract. Imagine, even when you leave after this, you're going to be talked about, people will be having your eyes on you, blah, 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 And then I talked to my wife about it. She's like, what do you have to lose? You're already fired. Just go and do it and kill it. So I'm like, all right. So I told Drew, I said, man, if I do it, I'm only going to do the segment with you and I'm out. And then I went down there and they tried to give me a script and I gave it back to them. I said, man, no. I was like, I got what I want to say and this and that. And then they were like, can you just mention that the last time you talked to him was on the bump? And I said, yeah, I can put that in there. And then like literally, man, it was one take, one go. They never told us to stop. And
wow,
there we go. You got what emotion we have for that night.
Yeah. And from there, did they ever say anything to you about a contract either before or after? They wanted you back? Yeah.
Yeah. They offered me one back, but it was like half of what I was making.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I need to go and find myself and do other things and just chill, man. Just breathe and relax and spend time with the fam and just chill.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, I never burned any bridges up there. They all know me. I still talk to more than half the people up there. I mean, it's just like I was there for so long, man, and we were friends. So it's one of those things. There's no hard feelings at all. Like I told them, I said, I just want to go and do my thing for a little bit. And they were like, we don't blame you. We get it. So